Welcome back to the channel. Hey foodies, if you have some bananas that you're ready to throw out, do not throw them out because I have the simplest recipe for you today that will give you the most delicious banana bread.
Can't cook. Ticket you pay your pretty look. You want live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book.
Of course, to start, you're going to need some bananas. And I think these are the best bananas for you to use when they're looking brown like this or even darker. The darker, the sweeter. So you just want to peel these and then add them to a container or a bowl. And then you just go ahead and mash these up. I'm using a potato masher. You can use a fork or a spoon or whatever you have to really just mash those bananas up. And if you like little chunks of banana or little pieces of banana in your banana bread, you don't have to mash this like all the way down until it's like completely in the baby food form. Alright, so to this I'm going to add some vegetable oil. You can use any other oil that you'd like to use. Next I'm going in with some vanilla extract. Then I'm going to be adding to this some water. Of course you can use milk, but I think water is best to give you that really moist and fluffy banana bread. So here I have eggs, and to my eggs I've added some lemon juice. I always do that whenever I'm baking anything that has egg in it. So next I'm going to add in some sugar, and you don't need to add a lot of sugar because the bananas are really sweet and you don't want this to be too sweet, alright? So just fold everything in. Just to mix that sugar out for a little bit. And once you're through with that, you can just rest that to the side and then move on to the dry ingredients. So here I have some all-purpose flour. Next, I'm going to go in with some baking soda. And if you don't have baking soda, of course, you can use baking powder. Next, I'll be going in with some salt. And this recipe is really simple. So for the spices, only some cinnamon powder for this one. Run everything through the strainer. Then I'm just going to use a whisk, mix everything together to get it nice and evenly distributed. And then bam, the difficult part is out of the way. Alright, so now we're just going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. And I'm doing this in, half, because I'm not using a hand mixer. I'm just using the spatula to fold everything in. So I think it's easier for me if I just add it in a little by little instead of just adding all of the dry ingredients at once. Alright? And ensure that you fold that in well or mix that well. You don't want to leave any flour at the bottom of your container or whatnot. And that's the rest of the flour. Fold everything in. And at this point you can just smell the bananas. Lovely. Alright, so once you are certain that you've mixed this out well, these are the chunks that you're seeing in it. It's not the flour. Those are the little pieces of banana that you'll have. Every time you cut a slice of that loaf, you'll just see those little pieces of banana. So that's what that is. So this is all good. You could just go ahead and get ready to bake this. But I have some chocolate chips that I'm just going to be adding in mine. This is 100% optional. You could switch the chocolate chips for some nuts. Whichever nuts you like, you could just add those. But I have these chocolate chips and I just want to, get them in. So I just fold them in and then the mixture is nice and ready. So I'll add this to our greased and lined loaf tin. This mixture yields one 9-inch loaf. So I'm just adding it all to my loaf tin here. And remember, as I said, this is 100% optional. You really do not have to add any chocolate chips. And guys, if you reached so far in the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see this recipe in detail, you can click the link in the description box, go to my website, check out this recipe and other great recipes. So I'll add this to the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes at 350, and voila, it's nice and soft, nice and ready. And I'm going to cut right into this. Once it's cooled down, by the way, and allow this to cool down for about 15 minutes. And look how easy that is to cut. Now check this out, guys. Nice and fluffy, nice and moist. I'm telling you, really yummy, really simple recipe, right? So remember, do not throw those bananas away. Even if they look super brown, don't throw them away, because the darker the sweeter. Of course, if you like the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on for other great videos. Visit my website at roma'skitchen.net for this and other great recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next video.